Ah, no man. Grab your cup of coffee and hold on to your hats, my friends, because the drama for November 2025 is so thick you could cut it with a braai tong. Just when you think the Celen and Yaman families can't get more tangled, someone throws another log on the fire. Let's dive into these episodes, and hey, if you're loving this, don't be a stranger. Show some love by joining our channel membership, or you can support us directly with a super thanks donation. Every little bit helps us keep bringing you these juicy spoilers. On Monday the 3rd of November, Damla was ready to make a drastic choice to escape her turmoil, but Sumru, always lurking, intercepted her just in time. Meanwhile, Feride, with her memory fully back, decided it was high time to mend the fractured relationship between her grandsons, Arda and Cenk, orchestrating a tense family meeting where old wounds were reluctantly reopened. The next day, Sumru saw Damla's vulnerable state as a perfect opening to stir more trouble, whispering half-truths to Baris that painted the Celens in a terrible light. Amidst this chaos, Azra and Cenk found a quiet moment away from the family feud, their reconciliation seeming fragile but genuinely hopeful as they acknowledged their past mistakes and shared loss. Come Wednesday, Damla and Arda dropped a massive bombshell on both families by announcing their impulsive marriage, causing an uproar that Sumru expertly exploited. She seized the moment to cozy up even closer to a distraught Baris, feeding him lies about the Celen's intentions, and further poisoning his mind against them. By Thursday, Azra and Cenk's renewed bond was growing stronger, a small beacon of stability. Baris, however, was fuming over his daughter's sudden wedding. Not one to miss a beat, Farid started planning a huge celebration, hoping a grand gesture would force the warring families to bury the hatchet, at least for one night. The festive atmosphere at the Celen home on Friday was shattered when a furious Baris stormed in, confronting Arda about the marriage. In the middle of the shouting match, Azra received a mysterious text message with an address, a clue that promised to unravel a secret someone desperately wanted to keep hidden. Before we get to the next week's chaos, don't forget to let those ads play out, my friends. Just 30 seconds of your time makes a huge difference for our channel and helps us keep the lights on. Now, back to the drama. The new week started with Azra nervously going to the address from the text, where she discovered a hidden, modest flat and a frightened Fatma, who had information about Kemal's murder. Across town, Cenk's meeting with his new business partner revealed a shocking face from the past, setting up a future conflict he never saw coming. On Tuesday, Gurkan pulled Sumru aside, warning her in no uncertain terms to keep Damla's marriage a secret from certain powerful people. Ignoring him, Cenk dropped a legal bombshell of his own, filing papers that challenged Baris's business interests and throwing everyone's future into a state of fresh uncertainty and panic. Baris spent Wednesday deliberately meddling in Arda and Damla's new life, his constant presence causing so much strain that a confused Damla packed a bag to leave. In a manipulative move, Baris then invited Sumru to a fancy dinner, fully expecting that a guilt-ridden Damla would show up to confront him. The situation with Damla continued to drive a deep wedge between the families on Thursday, and Sumru used the distraction to sink her claws even deeper into Baris's confidence. But Gurkan was watching their every move, seeing right through Sumru's game, and warning Baris that he was being played by a master manipulator. The week ended, with Cenk and Azra tracing Damla's last phone call to a number registered to a fake name, deepening the mystery. Sumru's partnership with Baris hit the rocks when he discovered she had been siphoning funds from their joint venture, leading to a fiery confrontation and his promise of severe repercussions. Ah, shame, this is getting heavy. If you're on the edge of your seat, imagine getting these spoilers first. hit that subscribe button and share this video with your soapy watching buddies. It really helps our community grow. Arda spent all of Monday frantically searching for his missing wife, but every lead turned into a dead end. His attempt to extend an olive branch to Barris ended in total disaster when Barris, in a shocking act of revenge, had Arda's car vandalized and delivered a threatening message to the entire Celen family. With Damla still missing on Tuesday, the rift between Barris and the Celens became a gaping chasm, with both sides trading angry accusations. During all this, Azra began experiencing strange, sudden dizzy spells that she tried to brush off, not wanting to worry Cenk while he was dealing with the family crisis. In a surprising turn on Wednesday, Barris finally gave Damla and Arda his begrudging blessing to stay married, but his one non-negotiable condition was that they move into his house so he could keep a close watch on them. Later, a beaming Azra surprised Cenk with the exciting news that she was ready to start a family again. Cenk's world came crashing down on Thursday after a private consultation with Dr. Besor, who revealed that Azra's pregnancy posed a severe, life-threatening risk to her. This forced Cenk into an impossible position: honor his wife's deepest wish or protect her health by revealing a truth that could devastate her. While Cenk was secretly researching a specialist who could potentially help Azra, the family, completely unaware of his inner turmoil, threw him a lavish surprise birthday party. The celebration was filled with forced smiles for Cenk, who carried the heavy weight of his terrible secret throughout the entire evening. And just like that, another week of high-stakes drama wraps up. A huge thank you to everyone who's been watching and supporting the channel. If you'd like to see more, consider joining our membership. Dr. Besar confirmed Azra's critical condition on Monday, imploring a torn Cenk to finally tell her the terrifying truth about the risks she was facing. In a lighter subplot, Celen was left waiting and heartbroken at a restaurant when Ersoy, her new love interest, failed to show up for their first official date without any explanation. The situation turned critical on Tuesday when Azra's pregnancy took a dangerous turn, resulting in a sudden and frightening seizure that rushed her to the hospital. This medical emergency forced Cenk's hand, leaving him with no choice but to decide if he would finally reveal the devastating truth to his wife about the baby they both wanted so badly. Barris finally uncovered the web of lies on Wednesday, realizing that Sumru and Gurkan had been deceiving him about Damla's well-being for their own gain. Meanwhile, hoping to create a safe and calm space, Cenk took Azra on a romantic getaway, planning to gently break the heartbreaking news about her health away from the family's prying eyes. When Cenk finally revealed the tragic loss of their baby on Thursday, a completely devastated Azra was so overwhelmed with grief and betrayal that she ran away from him, seeking solitude to process the pain. While this was happening, Gurkan was busy spinning more lies to cover up the real reason for Barris's sudden departure from the city. The month closed with Azra actively avoiding Cenk, her heart too broken to even look at him, as she struggled to cope with the immense loss. Her trust in him was shattered. In a separate twist, Sumru grew deeply suspicious about Barris's abrupt disappearance, sensing there was more to the story and beginning her own private investigation. And there you have it, folks. A month so packed with drama, it's a wonder these characters have any energy left. Can Azra and Cenk's love survive this ultimate test? And is Sumru finally about to get her comeuppance? To make sure you don't miss the explosive December teasers, smash that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and we'll see you in the next video. Lekker!